Hello and welcome back to the Dropout Dragon, and a welcome back to me. It has been some time since I made a video, I know, and I will get into that today. And we're going to talk a little bit about this latest patch, patch 1.06, which I am both thrilled for and I got some problems with, and we can talk about that in the future. But for right now, let's look at this 150 quality build, pretty much. It's a 40/40, and it's got all the basic stuff. It has no magic or any of that. It does have the 10 int and 10 faith for the specific reason of using a couple of different weapons, which I'll be showcasing in the future. So this build will be used quite a lot. But right now, we are looking at the Warp Sword. This is the sword that we're using right now. Okay, and that's the damage. Now, because of this patch, the pure melee weapons have been very well buffed. Okay, and I say that with enthusiasm. I do. I put emphasis on it because of the simple fact that the Katana Greatsword Master Race is over. We can use different weapons, and you can expect some varied PvP. And I'm excited for that, and you should be excited for that. And so let's just let's hit it off. Now these weapons, some of you already might know, uh, has a special animation, the Warp Sword. So when you power stance it, as long as the Warp Sword is in the right hand, the left hand offhand weapon, as long as you can power stance it, this includes katanas and straight swords and other curved swords. If you press L2 while power stance, you do this spinny move. Okay, and of course the L1 is the regular curved sword double attack. Okay, so it's rolling R1, curved sword. It's running R1, curved sword. Okay? Simple as that. It has that special little move. Okay? So that's what I'm hopefully going to be showcasing, and I will be using it power stance and unpower stance for hopefully some really sick parries, maybe? Who knows? Don't know. I don't know. Maybe you know. I have no clue. This is raw and unedited. Win or lose. So hopefully win. We'll see. We'll see. So, where have I been? Well, I can tell you I've been on Twitch. Now, what is Twitch? I used to be like you, and pretty much all of my Dark Souls content that I got was from YouTube. Everything. I watched some of the guys that you guys are probably watching right now after this video. And I thought that's all there was. Well, there's live streaming. Twitch TV. Okay, and I'll have a link in the description to my channel where I pretty much almost every day, live stream. And you can come in there, you can chat with me, you can interact with me, and it's totally free. Making an account is totally free. And it takes like 2 minutes. So you're in there, you can chat with me, you can chat with other streamers, you can chat with other YouTubers, Peeve and Brandon, and all of them. They all stream. Everybody streams. Nelson, they stream. They all stream. So, and it's one of their daily things. So if you guys want to start doing something that you might get addicted to, because let me tell you, I know I did, join up, join up. It is some fun stuff. So here we go. That's where I've been for the past 2 months, and why I haven't uploaded anything. I've been focusing on Twitch. So this guy is using this silver black spear, which is something I will showcase in the future. It is the spears have been buffed. They are very useful and very viable in PvP. So we caught him right there. Now there's a little bit of tracking on pyromancy now because of this new patch. Most of the spells have been buffed with their tracking. Now I curved a little bit there because I thought he was going to bait me for the second R2, which is very quick. Very quick. So let's be careful. Let's be careful. Let's see if we can bait him. Nope. No bait. No rolling R1. He's going for it. He went for a trade. But he's not going to win any trades at this point in time. He's trying to bait me. I can tell. I can tell he's trying to bait me for that. I can tell. So. Oh, and goodbye. GG, my friend. GG. So, this patch, okay, like I said before, I have very good things about it. to say, and I have some bad things about it to say. It really depends on the situation. Okay, now, as of right now, and this is not something that you can take my word for right now because I promise you it's going to be patched in the future, I hope. The Monastery Scimitar, which we all know was press L2 to parry anything and laugh about it. You know, super easy. It made people who couldn't parry, parry. I was guilty of using it myself before I realized exactly how bad it was in terms of, you know, overpowered iframes, and people were backstepping with it and all that. Backstepping's gone, by the way. Backstepping is not a thing, and neither is roll parrying. Those were two advanced techniques. Well, I could say advanced. Some people would say advanced. Some people would say scrubby and not hard to do. Those were two very different techniques to parry somebody while not getting hit, even if you failed to parry. Those are gone. You can't do those anymore with any weapon. Even now, you can't do that. Even with the Monastery Scimitar, it can't be done. So, we'll see how that goes in the future. But for right now, let's hope to get another match. I don't really care, time-wise, what's going on that much in the video. I really just want to talk to you guys about what I've been doing and what I'll be doing in the future. And one of the big reasons that I didn't have any other videos up was because everything was just so damn cookie cutter, and none of the weapons that I wanted to show off were any viable in PvP. So why would I show them off to you, the viewer, who might want to use it, just so you can get your ass kicked just like me? And I don't think I'm bad at PvP, so if I can't use it, I don't think the regular guy can too. So... Oh, and in some of my other videos, you guys might have seen where we just had to, like, quit out. That's been fixed. That's been patched. If you disconnected from multiplayer, that's been patched and fixed. They've fixed that for the consoles. So, and that's what we're on right now is the PS3, which a lot of you probably already know due to the loading times. And we are just taking our sweet time to get a match here, aren't we? Which is okay because it's still this is just us talking. Okay, so. But go ahead and join up on the Twitch. I'm telling you guys, it is fun. It is a live streaming service that you guys can just hop in at any point. If you want to donate to the streamer, if you want to sub to a person who's been partnered, then go for it. But otherwise, it's 100% free. And just fun. Now, come on, give me a match now. I said I did want to talk to you guys, but I didn't want to just stare at a statue the entire time, Mr. Man. Which I would have been doing anyway if I was trying to invade. So... oh well, right? Anywho, let's hope this one goes through. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we totally won that last match, so... Peps this time. Those victory sips. I missed them. I did. I missed them for you YouTube guys. So... problems that I have with the patch. There are some things that are not balanced correctly. They are different and they're usable, but they're just not balanced. Spears are incredibly powerful, and as they should be. They are a very strong weapon in real life, and you know all that. The katanas have been buffed a little bit, but they don't stun lock anymore. You can't stun lock anymore. That's the biggest, most amazing thing about this patch, was the fact that you can't stun lock. And as you can see, the Dragon Roar, its range has actually been heavily increased. The one this guy was using. So he is R1ing away. Now what I just did there, I rolled into him. I probably shouldn't have done that. That is muscle memory from playing the original Dark Souls. Really, you should just roll away. Don't roll into them. You will not get the backstab. See, right there. See? Perfect example of why it won't work, so don't do it. I just have to get good and stop doing it. We'll throw a knife at him. Wake him up. He says, I'll shoot an arrow at you. Wake you up. And now we'll get the backstab. So, GG, my friend. You poor guy. GG. One of the main things about this weapon that I can bring up right now is that spinny attack has an interesting hitbox. If you get the attack off, if you have enough time to start spinning, and you trade with the other guy, you're going to hit him. And you're going to hit them hard, okay? Even if they hit you with something big, you're going to hit them hard. And chances are, and as I've seen a few times, you'll win the trade, depending on your armor. Speaking of armors, armors have been both buffed and nerfed, okay? No more Havel monsters just being made of pure iron can't be killed. That is not a thing anymore, okay? I've taken down Havels with, you know, weapons like these that before that was a complete joke that could never happen ever. So that's no longer the case. So that's really good to know, and it's really good to, you know, finally get back into PvP. And oh yeah, by the way, you can't heal in the arena anymore unless you're using a faith spell. You can't heal. It's the most amazing thing ever. You can't heal. I'm telling you, that's so beautiful. I mean, it's just great. It's just so good because it feels like everything I do now can be rewarded. And we got that parry. So, ow. I'm sure that looked like it hurt, my friend. That looked like it hurt. I'm sorry. Right in the booty. Give me that booty. I'm sorry. Poor guy. So the parry frames on the curved swords have gotten better. They're not instant like a few of them used to be, but they are better. For whatever reason, they patched the curved swords. They were so hard to parry. Everybody switched over to the buckler. I found it easier to parry with a medium shield, which was pretty freaking ridiculous when you think about it. So it's just so nice to see that they've fixed that. That's just so nice. So another victory sip. Poor guy. Getting absolutely 100% dominated. Poor guy. Alright, now we're finding duelists. That's good. That's good. That's what I wanted to see. Otherwise, really with the patch, it's just kind of touch and go. Like, I'll see things that I go, oh, wow, that's amazing, and sometimes I'll watch it and I'll be like, oh my god. Because we can talk about something really, really bad, in my opinion. Really bad. So bad, guys. Blinding Bolt. Now, this is just now. It could be hot fixed later. Who knows? But right now, Blinding Bolt is just friggin' ridiculous. I mean, it is just so painful. It hits you, the tracking, like 3 times if you're not careful. Like, oh, God. It's bad. And it's bad when I've come across these casters that have figured it out. These casters that have figured it out. What they'll do, okay, is they will get scraps of life, a Black Witch catalyst, okay, the Black Witch staff, and they'll get scraps of life, blinding bolt, and great heal in the arena. This is the new crazy meta. A little bit of phantom range on that guy's attack there, and he's swing away, Meryl. Oh, and I should have known not to do that, and I did it anyway. But and I got a good little trade because he thought I would stop. He thought I would stop right there, and I did not. So and he switched over to a lance. I wonder if he wants to run. He's trying to fake me out about it. Oh, friend. Yeah, he started close, which is what you'll want to do. He started close, so he couldn't just be parried like almost immediately. Oh no. And somehow we missed that. We might let. This guy's a one-man army. Look at all these weapons he's got. My buff has ran out. Oh no! He caught me. Caught me on the end of that. Alright. Nice little stun combo I pulled off, which you have to actually do instead of just pressing two buttons. It has to be positional. Oh. Oh, got him. Okay. He tried to get fancy and backstep. It did not work for him. GG, that was so close. Oh god, the clench. The clench was real. The clench was real. So with these curved swords, you got to have a kind of a hit and run tactic. You know, get your damage in, back up a little bit, watch them. That's what you need to do. Now, don't backpedal the whole time, or you'll look like a complete moron. But honestly, just the hit and run tactic will do. You will not trade very well with everything. So now let's go ahead and power stance these for the next fight. As much as I want to parry and be an awesome kid. MLG Pro. Uh, as much as I want to do that, I think what we'll do is power stance just for the sake of it, win or lose, just to show off some of the moveset in PvP. There we go. Duelist found. Nice. Happy, happy, happy. So that's good. So we will just get ourselves acquainted with the power stance. See, I started this out thinking I'd have a million things to say about the patch, but I don't. Like I said, it's very touch and go, and we'll learn what we can do. The DLC is only 2 days away, and we'll see. That's 2 days away from right now. It's the 20th right now. Okay. Power stance. Let's not forget this time. No matter how much we want to parry, let's just do the damage. And this is a good guy to do this with. He's got the Murakumo, which is something I'm not comfortable parrying with anyway. Murakumo and what appears to be the silver black spear. It is. Okay. You can tell by the tip of the spear. And it will get you. I tried to have my iframes help me out a little bit. Okay. Okay, that was a little intense. But we were about even in damage. Keep missing him with the double attack, and I'm sad because I really want to get him with it. So, bam! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? He swung with that Murakumo, and I still traded better than him because I did the spinny. The spinny for the winnie. I don't even know what to call that move. I know he spins, but I don't know what to call it. It just seems to have its own class of awesome, and that's fine with me. Perfectly fine with me. It's not really a spin to win, but I guess I'll call it the spinny. Spinny for the winnie. Definitely not spin to win. It's spinny for the winnie. That's two different things. So, as you can see, you will out-trade them. Especially if you're one of those guys who has a catalyst in your right hand and you feel you need to buff both weapons, and you can buff the left hand weapon and then use a resin or whatever on the right hand weapon. Whatever you want to do, you can do it like that too. So I'm hoping maybe we can meet the new meta. Not entirely sure if we will or not, but maybe we'll meet the new meta, which is of course the faith spam. The faith spam is so strong. Oh my god, guys, it's so strong. It hurts. Hero. Now this guy is power stancing a whip. Alright, now this, which means he is literally the king of cheese. Now I don't know what he's doing, and this is probably going to be a waste of my time. Now, we still hit him. Okay, so we were unsuccessful trying to get around that thing. And we are not trading very well. We're not trading very well at all. What am I doing? Oh! He got me. I kept rolling into him, and that's what happened. He just could stand there and R1 spam and get me, because I kept rolling into him. Because that's the problem. My muscle memory of the first game has still stayed with me, and I just keep rolling into it, and he just kept getting me with that. So, oh well. Oh well. Standing still and just R1ing, which was kind of weird because I figured I could at least get him from behind, but no. And then he poised through the attacks and he got me, and that's what happens. Because poise does work. Nobody say poise doesn't work, because it does work. I've seen it, and it happens at the most inopportune times. So, oh well. Oh well. I should have spun. I didn't think I'd have enough time, though. I thought he would catch me on the trades. That's the problem, is getting off the spinny, the warped spinny, getting that off is difficult because of the time it takes before he starts it up. But once he starts it up, anything in its path is going to have a bad day. A very bad day. So let's see how it goes. Now hopefully... So this guy has casted Warmth immediately. Warmth and healing spells can be used in the arena, but you cannot Estus. Okay, despite having cast Warmth, he walked away from it, which is good. Now he just wants to trade with a... See, if you time it right, you can do it, but don't push your luck. See? What a trade. What a trade. What a trade. Now he's going for the heals. And I got him. So, what now? Running back to the warmth. No, thank you, sir. Get good. Get good. Running back to the warmth. That made up for my last fight. Some guy having some cheesy thing, and then this guy. Whoo, buddy. No. Really bothers me when people do that. And he was so focused, his mind was so focused on getting back to the warmth that he just didn't think to roll or anything, so he just got his ass handed to them. Like, that's just, he shouldn't have done that. He should not have done that. That's what got him. Maybe he still could have out-traded me and won that if he played carefully. But instead, he was like, oh no, I'm losing, let me back up and heal. And that's just not something that you should do, like, ever. Look at the twins hanging out next to each other. twin phantoms in the background, huh? That's kind of weird. So, but yeah, the faith spam. Sorry, I'm going from subject to subject and then backtracking, but I'm just trying to get my brain sorted on what to talk about. I don't like writing out little notes on the side. Okay, talk about this in this order. Do this in this order. No, I like the unscripted raw stuff, so I can talk to you, the viewer. And everything that we're doing here, by the way, is pretty much what I live stream. So if you guys want to come in and do that, then feel free and look in the link for the look in the description and for the link and all that. That's pretty much what I'm doing. That's one of the reasons that I stopped making videos, was like, I honestly am doing the exact same thing I'd be doing on YouTube, because I just don't have a lot of different things. So, oh come on, give me the duel. See, this is where things become boring for everybody, and I'm sorry, but oh well. Oh well. But these are two weapons that I would definitely suggest. If I make a video of it, then obviously it was in some way viable. If it's not viable, I will not use it. I'm not going to waste my time because it just I'm not going to make you, the viewer, think that it's a decent weapon and then get your ass kicked just like me. So now that the katanas aren't as bad with the stun locks and trades, I think I might be showcasing a few of them. I have a joke in my live stream where I just, well, I'll never use a katana. Well, that was before the patch, but now that the patch has come about, we we don't necessarily hate katanas as much. And now they're not just so overused in before this guy has a katana. Nope, he too is using a warp sword with a katana. These match. He can do the spin. He can do it. It is I think it's the black steel katana. I don't think it's the Uchi. I have to be very careful. Yikes. He's obviously got himself a little combo. Oh, see, now I did that. That was my fault. I thought I could get a little parry in there, and that just did not happen. And he got me. I think he pulled the spin, and he got me. Oh, well. That happens. That happens. Oh, and he... Okay. Okay. I thought he was gonna heal, like showing off. Like, look, I can heal. So the buffs are still pretty powerful. The Sacred Oath is pretty powerful. I've never used Sacred Oath. I thought it was kind of ridiculous. I thought a weapon buff was good enough for damage, but people, they wanted Sacred Oath, they wanted the buff, they wanted numbness, but all of that, I haven't seen a whole lot of it. I really haven't. I haven't seen a whole lot of it. And I'm glad for that. What you will see for a while, until it gets patched, is the Red Rust Scimitar. The Red Iron Scimitar. And the Red Iron Twin Blade. Those two weapons are very strong right now. Very strong. I will be showcasing the Twin Blade again. I will be showcasing all of the Twin Blades, hopefully, again, because they have been buffed and made actually usable. The problem with them before, as people know, is they're so easily parryable and they're so easily predictable that the damage they did not outweigh the fact that people could just dodge around them all day or parry it. And you just weren't doing enough damage. You weren't doing enough damage at all to get in there and warrant the fact that you couldn't you just couldn't deal with all those guys. So it just we're not I could go into it for a while, but I'm not going to. So hopefully I can trade better with people with those twin blades and showcase them nicely and make them into something. You know, guy, I just said katanas weren't a thing, but here you are, you and all your friends. Oh, I can't. Derp. Me, DropOutDragon, the derp, trying to parry a frickin' whip. Now the thing with whips is almost all the time after they roll, they try to, oh, caught him right in the roll, huh? They almost always, after they roll, they do an R1, almost always, so you can normally hit them with it. So, GG, my friend. GG. Oh yeah, sipping down some Pepsis. So, but I am back to YouTube. I will be trying to make some YouTube videos now that I actually have some things that I could show for YouTube. Because I'm telling you, that great sword master race crap just, please, community OP. It's okay, guys. You can lose every once in a while, like I do. I lose all the time. I'm not very good. I lose all the time. And it's okay to learn from mistakes with weapons that aren't as good as all the other ones. Like, you can have fun just enjoying the fight. That's what I love doing. I PvP for the fun of it. The fun of the PvP. And it's just it's so readily apparent to me that there's a lot of players that just can't have fun if they don't win every single fight. They just can't do it, which is just something to me is kind of sad. That's really sad to me. So, oh well. All right, we've got Mr. Greatsword, which is fine with me because that's over. I'm going to continue to punish you for that, my friend. He puts his shield away right when I was about to hit him. I mean, why did you do that? I don't think he knows what he wants. Yeah. And that was really weird. And he's just trying to trade. You almost have no health left. Why are you trading? Oh, no parry for dragon. Oh well, I got him. Oh well, GG. See, I like it when I'm definitely winning and I can try to do interesting things and get the parry timings right. I'm not very good at parrying with a curved sword, but I am very good at parrying with a buckler, which, as you can see, is my offhand weapon. Uh, Sorry, not offhand. It's in my offhand, but it's the second slot, which I'm not using for the video because we're talking about this weapon right now. So, oh well. But guys, seriously, in all essence, the patch has made the game more balanced. Okay, now that's debatable. It's up for debate. That's it's all objective, but here is a motto I can tell you right now. Here's a motto that I've been using with Dark Souls 2 since it started. Love it today, hate it tomorrow. Hate it today, love it tomorrow. I mean, there's weapons that are always subject to change. Everything is subject to change. Random photobomb from White Phantom. Everything is subject to change. All right, and what I'm asking you to do, community, what I'm asking you to do, viewer, is to not follow the most OP meta you can. Try to stay at a lower soul level. Okay, and there's guys that do the 200, 250. There's guys that stay with the 150 meta. There's a lot of different metas, but don't go 838. That's no fun for everybody. Everybody loses in that sense. And the more Havel monsters run around trying to do what they want to do and beat the crap out of people, the more of those guys around, the less people there'll be in PvP because they'll have just given up. Okay, so what I'm asking you, the viewer, is to give patience. Patience to Dark Souls 2. Okay, patience for the community. You can still have fun just enjoying the fight, enjoying the PvP at what it is. But right now, this patch has done well in the balance. It has made some things OP, and it's made some things viable, and it's made some things garbage. But it always changes. Everything is subject to change. Let's not forget the first couple of months of Dark Souls 1, that was very unbalanced PvP. It wasn't very good, and everybody was doing the same thing. It wasn't until later and after patch after patch after patch. You know, don't think back and go, oh, the golden age of PvP. Well, it was a golden age, but it wasn't till the very end of Dark Souls, the first one. So just give yourself the ability to have some patience with the game. I'm asking you that as a personal favor to me. Have some patience. Love it today, hate it tomorrow, love it today. Okay? It just goes in a circle. All right, so just give it some time. Everything is subject to change. But anyway, that's all the time I have for right now. Expect more videos in the future showcasing different weapons. I hope you enjoyed the fashion souls of this character, because I'm going to be using it for a couple other weapon selecting videos. So thank you for showing up. You guys have a good one, and that's about it.